Hi guys, welcome to the Plug Show. I'm your host, Lasisi Oluwasegun, and today I'll be giving you some amazing gists. I'm starting with Nigeria. This week, in fact, yesterday, and in a news that to me seems very shocking, though not really shocking, is that he extended Abuja, Lagos, and Abuja's lockdown. Why? I think it's obvious.
First, to protect the lives of our fellow Nigerians and residents living here, and second, to preserve the livelihoods of workers and business owners.
For me, I think that the federal government is right. For them to extend the lockdown, I think it's a perfect decision, because 2 weeks ago, the numbers, even without the lockdown, the numbers were low. Now there is a lockdown. I think they said social distancing is the solution to curbing this thing. It's amazing how this thing has grown even way far and way more during the lockdown in the nation. And it's amazing. So, if social distancing cannot really do the gimmicks, I really don't know what to do. I really don't know what the government should do. But then, I think the government deciding to extend the lockdown in those amazing states, Abuja, Lagos, and Abuja, which are the major states that are in close contact, extremely close contact to the virus. I think that's an amazing idea. One thing that is very crucial to this lockdown, I think, is hunger. Just this last week, there are news of new breeds of armed robbers who are going from home to home, robbing the houses. And it's funny that some of these robbers are not taking huge things. They're not taking your phones, they're not taking your laptops, they're not taking your cars. What they are taking are simple things, your food. And I think the lockdown is affecting Lagos especially in a different kind of way. Imagine a city that never sleeps, a city where hustle, the beginning of hustle in Africa. And now you put that city on hold for more than a week, 2 weeks, and then people who live on daily cash cannot find food. I'm not trying to make it look like what the robbers are doing is good. I'm just trying to make you see from their perspective, right? The lockdown is extremely affecting the city of Lagos. And now what I think the government should do is, as they have extended the lockdown, I think that the government should also introduce palliative measures that will help the states and other states that are affected to live, basically, to survive on those measures that the government has put in place. Because you cannot tell people to not go out. You cannot tell people who have been living below $1 per day before to stay home, not go anywhere because of coronavirus, and then not eat. I think the most important virus right now in this situation, once we get a way to counter hunger, once we get a way to fight hunger, I think coronavirus case will no longer be an issue. So kudos to the government. I appreciate the lockdown personally. I think it's an amazing idea, an amazing initiative, and a good step. But then I want to appreciate it more in the sense that the government should do some more good things in giving people food. I think, come on, look at some of the videos we see online.
For broad daylight, there is still rice. There is still rice, from this motor, see.
What did I do?
Why you dey provoke?
I know you provoke. I be a dope boy. I get children, I get wife. No money, I can't find to chop. No money, nothing. You tell us keep for us, Papa. What do you want more to do?
But you know they fear coronavirus.
And I fear hunger virus past coronavirus.
It's gotten so bad now. This man was just driving with foodstuffs on the road, and he got attacked. You can see that. He was going to make his supplies. He got attacked. On a broad daylight, they blocked him. They blocked him. They took away the yams in the car. On a broad daylight. This is how bad it's going to become very soon. You know, it's a message for everybody to understand. He got robbed. Look at him. They bust the glass. They removed food from the car. They removed the yams and everything from the car. You can see that.
Even much more than government. Let's move away from the government now. Even more than what the government can do, I think this is high time for organizations, NGOs, agencies to come up with ideas of how to reach and bless more people. And personally, if you have food and you notice that your neighbor does not have food, I think it's just smart enough to get your neighbor some food. Yes, is that a bad idea? I don't think it's a bad idea though. I don't think it's a bad idea. Two world tech giants, Google and Apple, are coming together to form a force that will be fighting against coronavirus. Now, these two have agreed to work on an app, on a software that can help us track and make you know if anybody has coronavirus around you. Yes, that means with your iPhone, you can detect this app is coming in May. Wow. When we are still trying to figure out how we can make the vaccines come out before 18 months. Now, two giants are coming together to make us know, to give us a way to know that someone beside us has coronavirus. And I think that's super amazing. It's super amazing. So kudos to these big guys for these amazing steps. Whether you are ready to accept it or not, the coronavirus is affecting our lives in amazing ways. I have a couple of clips to show you on this story, but let me tell you a couple of things. Now, this last Sunday, which is Easter Sunday, so many churches across the world find a way to worship God. Yes, we know that the lockdown and social distancing thing is the main thing, but then pastors have found creative ways to bring their church members together. Yes, in a way that they cannot contact coronavirus. Now we have a car service. Now, in fact, in Rome, it's amazing that in Rome, the Pope only attended to 10 people in a gathering that is supposed to be attended by tens of millions. And then the Pope can only talk to 10 people. It's amazing. And now, a priest in Brazil had to fly over the city, over a particular city, so as to sanctify the whole city. You know, before, it is the church. You come to church, the Pope comes to, the priest comes to you, and you know. But then, everything is changed. Now, we use airplanes. So personally, I just find it very amazing that these people are taking these amazing steps to make sure that this social distancing thing does not really take everything away from us. If you are a churchgoer, you can still attend the church, but then in your car. Now, it's amazing that in Indiana, in America, some pastors still organize churches. And in this particular clip that I'm seeing right now, that I'm showing to you right now, it's amazing how black women keep being the one to show us that they are strong and they are stubborn. Then,
congratulations. The demons have left your body, but only because coronavirus has moved in.
Even the Bible says that don't question the law. And when you see that what the law is doing is right, you should go with the law. Please do not forget to subscribe, please. Don't forget to subscribe.